Let's start some real-world MATLAB coding. Here I will explain you how to make basic periodic signal waveform, which is expressed as the equation which is given on your screen. Let's open your MATLAB. Then click on new script. Then click on save button to save it. Give it any name what you comfortable with and click save. Now first we have to clear all the windows or close all the windows which are open. For that we have to write close all. Now we have to clear the workspace also. For that we have to write clear all. Now we have to clear the command window also. For that we have to write CLC also. Now first we have to assign the start and end point of the time axis. For that I will use ST for the start time equal to -10, that will, and at ET end time equal to +10. Now we have to assign the waveform time axis also. So WT waveform time which is equal to start time colon the interval of it and end time ET. Now we have to set the value of frequency. FEQ, I use frequency equals to 1. Then we have to use amplitude, and I also assign the amplitude equals to 1 only. You can change whatever you want to do accordingly, but for the simplicity I will use frequency equals to 1 and amplitude equals to 1. Now we have to set up our phases values also. For phases I use phase equal to this. It will take 3 values: pi is a keyword, built-in keyword for pi, numerical pi, that is 3.14. This, sorry, no need for this, pi 4, then close and semicolon. Now we have to define the signal for each phase. For phase 0, I define x1 equal to amplitude into cos 2 into pi into frequency into wave time plus phase then this, and we have to repeat these lines. So I will copy it and paste and change the phase and 2. And for third one also I will change this 3 and here 3. This one means the first element of array phase. 2 means second element of array. 3 means third element of the array. As I mentioned in introduction to MATLAB, MATLAB's indexes starts from 1. That means 1, 2, 3. So we are using this. This is first. This command will take the value from here. This will take the value from here, and this will take the value from here. So I hope this is clear to you how it will work. Now we have to define our plot function because we want to plot our signal on the graph. For that we use plot wt waveform time and x1, and we use line specifier as a k for black. Now for axis we will define st start time and end time because it is also a array, so we need not to use comma for after every value. Just we need to use a space for that. So like amp, then again space, then it is 1.2, again amp, then we will close the array and this. Now we will this will plot the graph, and this will takes the value from different axes for different axes. Now we want to show the image on the screen, so that we have to use hold on command. Hold on command. This command tells the MATLAB that whatever output you are showing on screen, just pause on it. Do not close by itself. So this command is used for to hold the output window. Now we will plot all the signals. This is wave time, then x2, then for the differentiation between all the signals we will use different line specifier. For here I will use D, with dash. This and same thing we have to write again, so I will copy for the simplicity and change it to different one. This is 3. Yeah. Now we have to specify the legends so that we can easily understand, or we can easily interpret the graph. For that whatever I want to show on legend, it's x1 comma x2 comma x3 comma, then we will start location, then we will define it as northeast, and close the bracket and semicolon. Now we will run it. Just see this portion, workspace portion. When we run these command, this workspace will change automatically, and for running the entire file, we have to click on run. This is our output. We can rescale it according to our need. Here we can see 3 different signals. Here you can see in legend, its x1 is black, x2 is red and with diamond, and x3 is square with dotted line. Here let's see one another example. Here we will plot 4 different signals on single window and show the different concepts for signal processing. For your easy understanding, I already code the entire program, and just I will explain you line by line and how this entire output is generated. As usual, first we have to close all the windows, then clear all this workspace, then clear the command window also. Then we have to set the base timing. It is same as the previous one, like t equals to ti, that is initial time, then the difference time between. Here the difference time is 0.01 and is a time, final time is 4. And here this is for the square pulse signal. This we can use it, and this formula is for, or we can say this code is for the rectangular pulse, and this j equals to find t comma 1 minus 1 will find the array index, which is t equals to 0. Okay, for this we have to run a loop. We have to reiterate our cursor again and again until we find t equals to 0. For that we use for loop. Here I as the index equals to from L, from starting here to length of t, like till whatever the length it will give or it will return, till that this loop will run. If I equal to, that means if the value of I equals to this j, then this command will run. That means the sync function, else this will execute, and after that it will comes out of the loop. This command, this code is for exponential decay sine wave. You can see here xd, that means exponential decay for sine wave, and this is for exponential decay envelope, that is e, that's why xde is a different variable. And here we plot our results. We divide our windows into 2 rows 2 columns in one window, that means 2 rows 2 columns in one window. And from first we will plot xa, that means square pulse we will plot first, then we define its axis, and for its axis we will try initial time and final time and its values, and we will define grid on, that means it will have a grid on the graph here. Then we will give it the title for that. Then again second subplot 2 row 2 column at number 2, that means at number 2, this is for number 1, this is for number 2. Here we will plot the rectangular pulse. Here's again same thing, we are assigning its values, and it also has a grid on functionality. Same, we will define the title for that. And this is for third one, where the subplot is 2 rows 2 columns. At third place we will display the sinc function where the t equals to 0. And same, then we will define its values also, and grid function is also on for this, and provide the provide the title for it. And next the x, and also define the x label on it, that is t. And final one is subplot at position 4. We will plot everything like t, like time, xd, that is exponential decay sine wave, then exponential decay envelope with the line specifier with double dash red and double dash red also for both of these. And here again we specify the axis, both the axis of the graph, and provide the title for that, and again provide the label for it. Let's run it and see what is the output.